Good morning, everyone. Welcome back on Weekly Crypto Review, episode 146. We are in December already. Let's start with Bitcoin on weekly, and we can go from there. I intend, as every time, to make a short live stream, but from 20 to 40 minutes, from half an hour to 1 hour. Okay, so it's Monday again. Let's start with weekly and we'll go from there. CME chart weekly, you can see we are still in the long reload zone. We are still in above 38.2 from the entire range. Yeah, we are in a long reload zone. If we take this swing low, swing high, okay, so we have one location. If we zoom out a bit more and we take the big one, yeah, the lowest low from 2022, you can see swing low, swing high, 38.2, first stop here. 36% retracement, we touched 38.2 fib and we stopped. We bounced from that level 1, 2, 3 weeks in a row. Will form a W and will continue higher? Well, if you look at weekly and you look at 38.2, seems likely. Now, let's zoom in. With this swing low and this swing high, we have the long reload zone. We close some gaps. We still have a weekly gap here. But we can think long here. Well, for the moment, I don't have a W. If I don't have a W, I'm not thinking, well, back to the all-time high. But I'm thinking range. I'm thinking sideways. The market stopped dropping at 84 and is going sideways at least. Yeah. So swing low, swing high, long reload zone. Give me a W and I'll think AB equals CD. I'll think at least range, the big range, and pushing back at 120. Until then, I'm thinking a small range here in the long reload zone. Simple as that. Indicators, I don't see anything special. I don't see bullish divergence on OBV. I don't see anything on RSI. I don't see anything on MACD histogram. So for the moment, indicators are just respecting the price action. We can go the entire December sideways, maybe move a bit higher, a bit lower. It's possible. We want a stable Bitcoin now, so altcoins could pump. Slow and steady, we'll see what will happen. The other templates, you can see last week was an indecision one on Binance. Look at it. Up, down, and we closed the week exactly in the same place as we opened the week. So a nothing burger here. The other template with this one, with 36% index one. You can see slightly different, a bit red, but nothing special, nothing different. I think we are trying to form a W here. I don't know if we'll succeed. If we'll succeed to make a W, then keep in mind, a weekly W is a weekly W. It's not something you should ignore. But we need a lot of patience to wait for that W to form. Okay, so that's Bitcoin on weekly. Let's take a look at Ethereum on weekly. A bit stronger. Above the long reload zone, above 2,800. No W on weekly yet, but you can see if you are looking at the price action the last 3 weeks that Ethereum is really trying to outperform Bitcoin. Will succeed? Yes. When? I don't know if this month or next month or 3 months from now, but at some point in time, probably Ethereum will start outperforming Bitcoin a bit more seriously. No? Just my 2 cents. We can see Ethereum in no time at 4,000. Yes. We can have a pump here, and that will be a bearish retest indeed on weekly, but we can have a pump on lower time frame. It's looking stronger than Bitcoin. Okay, Ethereum versus Bitcoin on weekly. You can see it the same I see it here. We are bouncing from the pump chaser zone. If we go on daily, you'll see it even better. Look at it. Nice and clean. We made a nice W. I prefer a bigger breakout here. This doesn't look like a breakout. It looks like, well, we are trying, we are not succeeding. Maybe we'll go back down. Clear breakout, clear retest, and then we know that, well, Ethereum is really outperforming. For the moment, we can see a breakout here, or we can see a range. Well, because this was pointing down, we had to break out from this downtrend at some point in time, and now we are doing that, but actually we are not doing anything. We are going sideways. I'm not convinced, let's just call it that way. I'm not convinced that this one is ready yet. Will soon be ready, probably. W, the other side of the trend line, complete W, will convince me. Dominance, we can go on weekly to see what we have, and I could show you the weekly. You know, I have some studies here, and I'm waiting for the dominance here at 45 in this period of time, especially in the first half of the time, but maybe in the entire range we'll have a drop in dominance to 50-45. If we'll hit that one, probably I'll sell some altcoins. Until then, at 60%, no, definitely not. Okay, ES on weekly, strong, really strong. You can see here the weekly uptrend channel. ES is trying to break to the all-time high, and will probably do that pretty soon. Pretty soon. We can go on daily. We can see what we have there. 1%, 1 point something, and we'll break to the all-time high. As long as ES is so strong, it's kind of impossible to me to think short on crypto. We had a nice drop, okay, some divergence here between ES and crypto, but still, that's on the short term. Crypto outperformed a little bit, and now it's recovering that, but I'm not thinking short on crypto when I see ES so strong. Now, gold, in the same place. Gold on daily, it's in the short reload zone. Maybe you'll form some M's, maybe you'll continue higher. Honestly, I don't have a short setup here. I have location and nothing else. If I go on 4-hour chart, that's a different story. That's swing trading, that's close to day trading, that's something else. But on daily, I have location and that's it. Nothing else. I don't think it's a good idea to go and buy gold here. That's for sure. But shorting here, probably not enough reasons on daily. Silver. Well, look at the moon. Moon should be a lot higher. This is the trade everyone should be in. If you are not in, nothing I can do. Don't chase here, because it's kind of too late to chase silver here. At any point in time, we can go all the way down to 52, even $50, and then pump higher. If you manage to enter here with me, or the second entry here at this big W, at this retest, okay. But from now on, it's kind of late. I'm still in this trade, and I'm holding as long as possible. Okay? Total market cap, fighting W. We have a W, have a breakout. It's a clear breakout. We prefer a bigger one, but technically it's a clear breakout. We are going sideways for the moment, but we have that W, that break of structure. We have a higher high here. It's clear. Let's see if it's a real one or not. I'm expecting fuckeries here this week, and I'll show you immediately why. Total 3 is similar. On total 3, we don't have a clear break of the structure here, a clear W. Why? We didn't close a candle above the week high here, as we did on total. Now you can see here, the week high, the close of the candle is above. On total 3, no, not yet at least. So that's my overview on weekly, even on daily. Bitcoin on CME on daily. We have that break of the structure. You can see we closed above the previous the neckline high. So we have a clear W here on daily. We go on Binance. We have a clear W on daily. Don't ignore that. On Ethereum, we have a clear W. Okay, not the best location on Ethereum, but still, clear W. Even someone was asking me in the chat on Discord if it's a clear W on Ethereum. Yeah, it is. Low, high, higher low, higher high. You break the neckline here, it's a clear breakout, then you retested the neckline. But people, it's on daily. A position trader should take this trade. A swing trader, a lazy one, one that has 2 jobs and doesn't have time to trade. I bought Ethereum back at 2,800 2 times here. I loaded more than 50% from the desired position, and I'm waiting. Maybe I'll get a third chance. If not, I'm okay with what I have. Now, this scenario is still trying to play out on daily. Okay, now we can go on lower time frame and see what we have. Bitcoin and Ethereum and some new shitcoins. I don't see anything special. What I should take a look on weekly chart. Now on weekly we are going sideways, on daily we are making W's. That's kind of bullish, to be honest. We are in December, we should not think too bearish about crypto. We had Black Friday, we have November, we have everything. Everyone was bullish. You saw the result. Now everyone is bearish. You will see the result. After a 36% retracement, everyone is thinking bearish here at 85k. I don't think that is wise, to be honest. I don't think it's wise to be bearish after a 45k retracement or 36%. Yeah, if you are a day trader, you can go long, you can go short. If you are a swing trader on 4-hour chart, yeah, you can get some swings. But overall, looking at daily, looking at weekly, after a 36% retracement, you are thinking bearish. The same people that thought bullish here, when I warned everyone, well, don't think bullish here. Look at the M, look at the smile, look at all the signs we had here. The same people bullish here are bearish here. Follow whatever you want, do whatever you want, it's your money. I'm not a financial advisor, okay? I'm not any kind of advisor. Just think about it. Okay, let's go on lower time frame. But before we'll go on lower time frame, let's take a look at the calendar. Wednesday, big day for everyone, not only for crypto. What do we read here? Fed interest rate decision, FOMC projection, Fed conference. Guess what? It's a FOMC week. The beginners, is better for them to just close everything and go home. Come back next week or next year. Yeah? We'll have a lot of fuckeries usually. We stopped QT. Technically, if we stopped it and how the inflation is going, what's happening in the world, we are in a QE already. They didn't announce it officially, but we saw printing a lot of money. Let's see what will happen Wednesday. We can have wild swings. We can have dark maul candles close to the news. So beginners, to be honest, it's better for you to stay out. Yeah, just don't trade. And at the end of the week, you're sure you have the same capital. If you trade and you do a mistake, well, ugly things could happen. So be extra careful. Wednesday, we have a lot of news. Even tomorrow we have job openings. That will move the market. That could start some rumors. Totally up to you. Okay, now let's go on lower time frame. Over the weekend, we start the weekend here. We had a boring weekend until Sunday. Before this drop, I posted a message on Discord and I said, I want a clear bias. I don't want to have a bias anymore. I'm break even on Bitcoin and Ethereum. I'll remove the trades. I'll close up break even and I'll wait on the sidelines until I'll have a setup. And I said W's in the long reload zone, M's in the short reload zone, and maybe I'll think about it. Yeah, I didn't want to be because I saw the market was too calm here, too slow. Something had to happen, you know, kind of a Bollinger Bands tightening. And indeed, after I closed the trade, the market dumped, stopped everyone out if they're still in that trade, touched the mountain man. By the way, learn the fib retracement, people. It's really important. Look at it. We dumped exactly in 61.8. We bounced from there exactly in the 61.8 short. And then back down here, if you go on lower time frame on 1 hour and you put another fib, you'll see another 61.8. Fib pong all the way, all the weekend. I even mentioned on the Discord that the market is playing fib pong. Let's take a look. What do you say? There you go. So we had mountain man long, mountain man short, draw again, mountain man again, and then here we stop doing anything. We are just trying to push higher here. Let's see if we'll succeed or not. But you get the idea. Was a fib pong play. I took this mountain man? No. I took this one with a scalp, yes, but I didn't post it before the entry, so I didn't have any point to show off and say, well, look at me, I made a winning trade. I took this one and I closed it here at the middle of the range, back in the, when we touched 61.8, I closed everything and I said, well, let's wait for Monday. And you can see where we are now. What we can do here? Not too many things. We can zoom out back on a 4-hour chart. And we can stay on 4-hour chart because it's a FOMC week and wait for an M here. Shark fans. If you see a shark, shark is always a good idea. SFU fans. I know a lot of people love SFU setup. Well, if you see an SFU and a reclaim back below, that's your setup. People that want to long, wait for a drop here in the long reload zone if you want to long. If you see a general setup in the long reload zone, that will be something nice. If you see an SFU, that will be something even better to play. Here, not the best. In the middle here, 89, 88, don't touch it. We can go back in the middle and then do a big dark maul, yes. Then doesn't matter if you are long or if you are short. If we'll do a dark maul, you'll be out. And even with some ugly slippage, let's say you attempted to risk 1% and you lost 3% because of the slippage. It's up to you. Up to you and only you and your financial advisor. I'm not one. Okay, we have the Monday high, we have the Monday low from the last week. Today, technically, we should wait for the next Monday high and Monday low. Let's see what will happen. Today, we should stay on the sidelines. Okay, I could think short here. Shark, SFU. I don't see the opportunity for a long here. So either you wait until tomorrow for the Monday high and Monday low. Either you try to play a shark or an SFU. I don't see anything else. Ethereum a bit stronger. You can see 1% green on Bitcoin, 2% green on Ethereum. A bit stronger. We are already in the short reload zone. I'm okay with shorting Ethereum here. To be honest, no. It's possible to win, to short here and the market to drop. If Bitcoin will drop, probably Ethereum will be dragged down. But Ethereum is stronger than Bitcoin. So I don't want to short Ethereum, even if I want to short. Why? Because I have a better location. Yeah, but why we reach that better location? Because the market is stronger. So I need clear setups, strong setups like general setup for me to pull the trigger here with a lot of confirmation to think short. If you want to play the SFU on lower time frame, that's your business. But I also could see a ugly AB equals CD here. AB, CD pointing out all the way up here at 3,400. Let's just draw the levels. Oh, this will be the AB. Clone that. Look at it. 7.8.6. 3,400, 3,500 in this area. I could see that happening because Ethereum is stronger than Bitcoin. Pretty simple. I'm not shorting Ethereum. I don't have enough for me to long Ethereum here. If we'll drop back down and we'll form a smaller and nicer W here at 3,000, yeah, why not? I could a retest of this tail low. If I'll see at 3,000 a small W in 1 hour, maybe 15-minute W, I'll take that. But here, I'm not able to long and I don't want to short. Do whatever you want, people. So that's my thinking on Ethereum. That's my thinking on Bitcoin. I suggest if you trade to zoom out a little bit, don't go fuck around if you're not sharp enough on lower time frames. Stay on 4-hour chart and wait structure on 4-hour chart. And see what is next. You can see here we had an M. Look at the M. M, breakdown, retest. That was a trade. You made some money. Now you don't have anything here. It's ugly, it's big, it's chunky. Okay, so that's Bitcoin, that's Ethereum. So far I managed to cover a lot of things without consuming a lot of time. So let's take a look at some shitcoins here. We have some trades on 4-hour. Then we have a waiting list, and then maybe we'll have time to look at all the shitcoins. As you know, I'm waiting 4-hour Ws on shitcoins on new shitcoins to take a trade. Yeah, indeed, it's a bit dangerous now because we have FOMC, and if we'll have a dark maul, will stop us out. But in the same time, I'll play the game as I played it before, and I'll play it from now on. I'll take 1, 2, 3 trades initially. When they'll reach 1-to-1, I'll make them risk free. When I'm risk free, I don't have any risk in the market from my own money. I'll add another trade if I'll see it. I'll try to make that one risk free, and I'll keep repeating the process. Sometimes I get 10 trades, sometimes I get less, sometimes I get more. But that's my thinking. Get initial 2 or 3 of them, make them risk free, then when I'm risk free I could add another one. If that one gets risk free, I could add another one. Pretty basic concept to minimize the risk. In a FOMC week, I think that's the best. We are focusing mostly more on risk than on profit. And also, if the market will go in our direction and you have, let's say, 5 free positions, I think you'll get some profit. I don't think that will be bad. Anyway, let's take a look at what we have on 4-hour chart. I have this one, it's underwater, nothing I can do here. If you are not in this trade, wait for a 4-hour W, don't enter here. Pretty basic. Underwater, but you can, what do you see here? Nice location and another 4-hour W. If you are not in the original trade, you can take this W. Okay? Wait for the breakout, take the breakout, take the retest, I don't know, it's up to you. But I could see a trade forming here, look at it. Take it or leave it. Let's put just a 2-to-1 for the moment. Confirmation from RSI, some bullish divergence we had in the past. Nothing special on OBV though. But if you'll see a confirmation and a retest, then you can take this trade. If you are not in the previous one. Blue AI, we are still in this trade. You can see the price action is looking nicer and nicer. It's consolidating. Hopefully will explode to the upside. We are in the trade and we are waiting. We are risk free already. Doesn't get better than that. If you are not in this trade, you can take the chunky, the big one. Yes, it's possible. But wait for the breakout and the retest if you want to take this big W. Probably this one is a daily W already. Break even on this trade, nothing I can do here. We took this trade, we took the profit. You can see we are bouncing from the classic long reload zone, not from the altcoin long reload zone. I'll chase it here, no. If they will come back down here and will form another W, then I could take a trade. Okay, so initial W, breakout, retest of the initial W, and up. I closed 75-80% if I'm not mistaken from this trade. I still have the position from the original trade. I don't complain if the market will push all the way up higher. Yeah, if I remember correctly, I posed this trade for everyone. I even said that the retest of this one, it's a good entry. There are too many of them to remember exactly what I said, when I said it, if I posted for public, if I posted only for premium. I don't know exactly. But I post a lot of them on public. FF, you can see up, down, same scenario. Initial W, uglier W. We had a retest. If you put the classic long reload zone, you'll see that it's trying to make a double in the long reload zone. Let's just do that. You take the fib from the high to the low, long reload zone. There you go. So we have a location. You should take this W. Too big, too chunky. Wait for another one. Maybe we'll get a smaller, a nicer one. Keygen, stop us out. Yeah, we got risk free here. Stop us out here. We don't have a setup anymore. We should wait for another one. Another one means another 4-hour W. Do we have a 4-hour W now? No. So I prefer to wait here. So this trade, it's out. Out. Open. But let's put it on waiting list because it's looking nice. Open. Similar scenario. Risk free. Look at it. We just took that low. We took that stop loss in the weekend. Okay. Wait for the next one now. No damage done, people. If you took the original one. If you waited at the retest here, well, that's a clear stop loss. I think I took a clear stop loss. I don't know. I have to check, people. I had too many trades on 4-hour chart. Every W was mine. I saw the W. I took the W at 1 hour, made it risk free, and add the next one, exactly like I said earlier. So we are out from this one. Let's see if it's looking. Well, it's not looking bad on higher time frame. Maybe we'll form another one. Well, this one doesn't want to come back to retest. We made some money on this one. Really nice money, people. Doesn't want to come back down. I'm not chasing here. Could be an AB equals CD? Maybe yes. Ugly W though. But could be an AB equals CD. Trader, we are still in the trade. We made money on this one. Remember how much money was here. Look at it. To the moon and back. I said don't touch it here because it needs to consolidate. It's still consolidating. We are just in the trade and we are risk free. We are risk free from this week high. If you didn't manage to be risk free, just stay in the trade. Looks nice for the moment. But when you get at 1 hour again, make the trade risk free and you don't have to worry about it. It's a FOMC week. Anything could happen. If you are risk free, you can sleep at night. You can think clearly for the next setup. Really important not to have to be in a high emotional state when you are hunting. Okay. Let's take a look at the rest of the shitcoins. 4-hour chart. No setup here. No W here. It's trying to form a W. Look at the location on overall perspective, people. If you'll see a W here, I think that's a good one to hunt. We had a W breakout. We didn't have a retest. We had a big breakout, no retest. I'll be honest, I think it's best to wait back in the long reload zone for a smaller W. If will come, that will produce a nice result. If will never come, next boss. Not a big deal. Aster. If you remember about Aster, a stupid trader told you to let it come to Papa. Well, it's back at Papa. The problem is we don't have a W. We don't have a W the other side of this trend line. I think that's the best approach. So we had a dump in the long reload zone, shark level, bounce. And here everyone, well, we'll take a trade. No. Let's wait for a W the other side of the trend line. And you can see we tag the trend line here. And we still don't have a 4-hour W. We can form a 4-hour W. Yes. We have a nice location now. Yeah, we have, because we have this big long reload zone. The bigger long reload zone. So one long reload zone, second one. And if you put this swing low, swing high, third long reload zone. That's a damn fucking good location, people. Wait for a W. This is a good location to wait. And coincidence. Close to the level where CZ bought the Aster on public. I don't think that's the real average of CZ. You don't have a chance to convince me that that's the real average of CZ. But publicly he bought here. He will try to defend that level? I think so. I think so. So pay attention here. If you see a W, do whatever you want. I'll take it. If I'll see it and I'll be able to take it, I'll take the W on Aster. Next one. Avant. No W, no trade. It's dumping. You can see it. If it's dumping, just wait for that 4-hour W. Similar here. Look at it. It's forming a W even now. Look at it. That's a W on 4-hour chart. Trying to confirm now. We have 26 minutes and we'll confirm this one. If we'll close above the week high, we have the 4-hour confirmation that this is a clear W. Low, high, higher, low, higher, high. Close above the previous week high will confirm the structure. Pretty basic, people. I'm not saying something fancy. I'm not saying rocket science. No. I'm saying long reload zone, altcoin long reload zone, W, breakout and retest. Come on. Look at the W's on OBV, W's on RSI. It's nice. Really nice. I like this one. Similar here, if you'll see a new W, take the trade. If not, this one is consolidating. Everyone is expecting this one to pump, including me. But no, we're going sideways. Doesn't fucking care about what do we think and what do we do. Holo, similar. If we form a 4-hour W, we can take the trade. Look at the location. Just give me a 4-hour W. Similar here, people. A retest of the initial W, maybe we'll form another one. As you can see, a lot of altcoins have the similar pattern. Nice location, forming a W. We cannot take all of them, that's for sure. Look at this one. We SFU the low and we made a 4-hour W. Think that could be a good location for us? That could have some potential here? Look at it. Everyone is focusing. You say FOMC is focusing on ES, is focusing on Bitcoin. If Bitcoin will stay flat, altcoins could pump. And look at the W's here. Up to you. No W, no trade. Nice location waiting for a W. No W. Similar. We took this one. I took this one. I don't know about you. And I took the stop loss also. Next boss. No, it's impossible to win everything. And you know that at least 40% of my trades will go belly up. Let's say 50-50. So we need a clear risk management. Now, what we can do here? Well, we can wait like on everything else on 4-hour W. Here we have kind of a power of 3. If you know how to play power of 3, well, that will be something nice. This is an important level. Consolidation, manipulation here, breakout back in the range, retest, and that will be your entry. Don't enter here, fuck around here, could be a fake out. So wait for something like this, come back down, and that's your entry. And then moon. Okay? If we'll reject here and we'll dump lower, well, you don't touch it. Simple as that. Okay, let's look at the next one. Well, nothing special there. No, we need a 4-hour W. Monad. I told you not to touch this one. And now you understand why. Let's take a look at the rest of them. Yes, B2BA. Usually altcoins have modified long reload zone from 78.6. On higher time frame, altcoins love to bottom at 78.6. Oh yeah. I'll take a look at all of them. See what we can get. Nothing here. Not yet here. No W. Here we have some W's. APR. Not looking bad. Trying to consolidate. Trying to do something. Let's see indicators. Well, look at the RSI. It's telling us a story. I'll put it on the waiting list. Not looking bad. Not looking bad at all. Trying to make a W. No W, no trade. Nothing here. No. Nothing here. I'm not chasing coins all the way up. No W here. It's a big consolidation on Bless. Up and down, up and down. Everyone is expecting breakouts. I'm not chasing something like this, people. I'm not shorting either. So don't call, well, you said, no, I'm not. I'm not shorting altcoins. Have a bit of patience, man. We just reached to that one. Look at it. It's going sideways. Looks like he's playing dead. I don't know if he's playing dead or he's really dead. But to invest, improper said invest. To buy a position here and try to sell half on a double at $1, I think is doable. Do you see any W's here? I don't think so. It's just a big and ugly range. It's a good level for investors to say, well, this one was $20, if ever. Sorry, people. I'm a bit sleepy. If we'll push back, at least in the short reload zone, I make a lot of money with this one, so I'll buy it at 50 cents or lower. I'm not saying it's a bad idea. But we don't know if we'll pop back up and when we'll do that. So buy on spot and forget about it. Pump and dump on this one. And you know, after a pump and a dump, we need a longer consolidation. Don't chase, don't try to, well, I'll take a trade, it's retracing, yeah. And we'll stay at the bottom for a long period of time. Usually. Trying to make a W here. Trying, that's the key word. Not a W yet. If you look at 4-hour chart here on Bollinger Bands, this should be a valid W. Looks big and chunky if you zoom in, but if you zoom out, it doesn't look so bad. Look at it. I could see this one pumping all the way up in the short reload zone. So wait for that W. Take it if you like it. Consolidating. Too high for my taste. Not enough drop. I could see a W. Actually, have a 4-hour W and breakout and retest there. The location is not the best for an altcoin like this, but up to you. Pumping already. with a ugly structure. I don't like it. No. Consolidating for the moment. Similar. No W and break, no breakout and retest, so no trade for me. Nothing here. Nice location here. If we'll see some clear W's, maybe. Consolidating doesn't look bad. The longer the consolidation, the bigger the pump. But if you buy on spot and wait, yes. If you are trying to anticipate a breakout, maybe not the best solution. No. Nice location, but nothing else. Too high for my taste. Stable is trying to become stable. Look at it. Swing low, swing high, long reload zone, but too big and chunky for the moment. Too high. I'm not chasing that one. If you want to chase, you have Holy Grail. Premium and VIP members, you have Holy Grail. If you see a steep uptrend and you want to participate, you take Holy Grail on 5-minute chart and do your thing. Consolidating for the moment, nothing special. This one has a nice location if we are looking back. Some W's trying to form here. We already have 4-hour W's, breakout and retest. Let's see the indicators. They are not looking bad. You want to take this breakout, this W here? It's up to you. Not bad. To be honest, doesn't look bad. Should put this stop loss. Maybe that's the best. Hunt a 3-to-1. Because if you look left, you'll see the resistance there. You can see it? Look left. Actually, it's not looking bad. 3-to-1, it's a good risk reward. No W. Nothing to do here. No. And no. And that's the entire list, people. So some ideas, a lot of potential for our W's in a nice location, but they are still potential. We still need, most of them, we need breakout and retest. Wednesday we have FOMC, so it's better to ignore the breakout and wait for the retest and see if it will hold. My approach will be, like I said earlier, take 2, 3, 4 of them, try to make them risk-free, and then once I'm risk-free, I'll add another one. Trying to remove all the potential risk. So, 44 minutes of blabbing by myself here. If you have any requests, post in the chat and I'll try to answer them. How you can join Discord? Well, technically you can, practically you have slim chances to get in Discord. I accept, I don't know, 10-20% from the entire people that are asking to join. Also a lot of value on YouTube, a lot of value on Twitter. Discord community is special, and we don't accept all the members. Maybe sometimes I do some mistakes and some serious people want to join Discord and don't accept them. Sorry about that, but that's the best I can do, people. No, sorry. There are a lot of influencers that will do TA on that shitcoin, but not me, sorry. I'm not an influencer, so I'll tell you, I'm not doing it. Anything else, but not coins like that. Sorry. Let's see, scan the entire chat. Maybe I missed something. Good morning. That's good. but no request. We have FOMC indeed, so careful with that. I answered the question with the long reload zone on altcoins, 78.6 to 88.6. Go AI, we talked about it. It's just playing dead there. You can buy a little bit. It's the best moment to buy on spot, to be honest. When nobody is paying attention. I don't care how much money do you invest, man. Your money, it's your money. It's not my money. I want consistency. I'll treat the same guy that has, I don't know, $1,000 and is treating the market like a business, and I'll treat the same with a guy that has 500K and is treating the market like a business. The key is treating market like a business, not the amount of money you have. I was in the first category of $1,000 and had to fight my way up, so I know the struggle. I will appreciate a guy that is consistent in that condition, and I also see the struggle when you have a bit of money and you need to keep it and you need to protect, and it's a different game. So doesn't matter to me if you have or you don't have money. Your attitude is, if you come and join and you tell me that you are a full-time trader and I see you don't know basic things, you lose the appreciation from my side. Everyone is a trader, everyone knows what he's doing. Well, everyone is coming and telling me, I lost a lot of money, please help me to recover it. Get the fuck out. You will only lose more money. You need to forget about the money you lost, because it's not your money anymore. You lost it. You have to start over and you have to change your mentality. As long as you are revenging, as long as you are trying to recover those money, you are in a bad mental state. Now I cannot fucking help you. And you don't call me, yeah, okay, tomorrow I'll be a different guy. No, it doesn't work that way. You have to stay on the sidelines for some months to lick your wounds, to recover, to heal a little bit, to understand that it's not your money. And after a couple of months, maybe you can try again. That's the harsh reality, people. Everyone thinks, well, I lost it, I'll make it back, and I'll go and follow VIP in Crypto Traders Arena. Well, VIP in Crypto Traders Arena is telling you to risk 0.5 and 1% per trade. Being in a revenge mode, you'll respect that? Of course not. So, knowing that I'll let you in? No. I'll kick you out even from Discord, because I don't want to help you to lose more money. You lost enough. Cool off, lick your wounds, heal yourself, and then come try again. So, sorry if I'm not doing what you want, but sometimes you don't know what you want, to be honest. Most of you. If I banned you, you joined the server and then you left the server, small chances. I think I accepted 4 or 5 people in total to remove the ban and let them back in. Either I knew them, either they convinced me that they deserve a second chance. So if you cannot access that link, it says link is expired, well, sorry. That means you probably joined and you left the server. I had in the past a guy told me that, well, please give me another invitation because I cleaned up the server's on Discord, and now I want to start over. Well, motherfucker, I was in that category. You had to clean me up? Sorry, keep me there. I know it's funny, but that's the harsh reality. We don't record the New York session. We don't record London session. We just don't record them. If you are able to join in the live stream, okay. If I'll see, because Discord is telling you someone is recording, and if I'll see someone is recording, I'll kick him out. It's not okay to record me without my will. And we don't record New York session, we don't record London session. We record the daily crypto plan every morning on YouTube. We do a live stream. Stefan is doing Tuesday live stream. That's made specifically for public. We don't record the Discord live streams. Sorry. We don't record and we don't post them on YouTube. That's something we do in a live stream. It's for the live people and that's it. Okay, if you still have questions, I'm waiting for 3, 4, 5 minutes more, and then I'll close this live stream and I'll go trade with Stefan on VIP. Hype? Yeah, let's take a look at Hype. Why not? Hype. There you go. So if you look at 4-hour chart, well, it doesn't look bad. If you look at daily, well, let's zoom out. Keep in mind, this is a futurist chart. We don't have enough history. So, what do we have here? We have anything? We have something. What do we have here? We have the week low from Friday, from October. This was the Black Friday, people. Huh? 10 October, Friday was the Black Friday. Swing low, swing high, long reload zone. 4-hour chart. Some potential W's, some potential divergence on OBV. A valid divergence on RSI already confirmed here. What do you need now? You need a 4-hour W. So we have location, we have indicator confirmation. You just missed that W. Power of 3 or classic W, it's up to you. So if you see a 4-hour W, then you can take the trade. Well, it's not, but like I told you, the price action is not the best. But if you see a W, that could change. Rose. Well, let's take a look at Rose. Rose. Similar. Nice location here. Retesting the Black Friday from October. You want to take this W? Well, you have an SFU technically. Break the structure here. You have the SFU like on some altcoins. In the weekend they did something. The problem that weekend low is not safe. Is never safe. A weekend low is never safe. Usually you get a retest. So you want to take this W on 4-hour looks ugly. On 1 hour maybe better. Let's see. On 1 hour it looks a bit better here. Or you can wait for another W. Maybe swap of this low. But you definitely have a good location here. My question is, you want to take this W or you want to wait for the next one? And only you can answer to that question. I see potential bullish divergence here. I don't see why, because it's just classic price action, why it's considered a bullish divergence by the indicator, but you get the idea. Stefan is back. Look at Stefan. You are the last one to join the live stream, Stefan. Come on. You can do better than that. Okay, let's take a look at Sol. Solana. Well, let's put the entire template and let's see what we have. Okay, so we have a POC here. You can see, even if I zoom out, we have a POC. A lot of volume was here. If I zoom out enough, you can see the actual POC is there, but let's take this range. So we are kind of at the value. A lot of business has done here. Okay. On 4-hour chart, you can see the Bollinger Bands are not telling us anything special, but what do we see here? We see dropping lower highs, lower lows, and now we have equal highs and equal lows. So we change the downtrend with a range. And what we can do from here? Well, we can continue lower after a pause, or we can reverse. And if you put this swing low and this swing high, that calls for a good location. Come on. There you go. There you go. 78.6. So it's consolidating here. Could form a nice W on daily, even on daily could be a W. Huh? Look at it. If you'll see the W on daily, then you can take it. Well, if you see the big M here, this big M will tell you a different story. Why? You can draw a trend line from it. M top. You know how I love to draw my trend lines from M tops or W bottoms. There you go. Probably will fuck around, go sideways, sideways, up, down. A W, the other side of this trend line, that calls for January, February, and then we'll see something. Simple as that. Okay. Fill on daily. Let's take a look at fill. And then we'll call it a live stream. Yeah. Man. What do the fuck I say? After the pump and the dump needs a long consolidation. Look at it. Black Friday. A nice pump. A nice pump if you consider the lows. And now you have to do something like this. And you have to think about old shitcoins. Wait here. I'm not saying we cannot form here in the classic long reload zone. We can, but we need a daily W. Do you see any daily W here? I don't. No daily W, no trade. Even if you get a W, I assume it's a fake out and wait. Why? We had a pump and a dump and we need to consolidate a bit longer. It's that simple. Just my 2 cents, people. Just my 2 cents. At the end, I'm not your financial advisor. I'm just a guy blabbing away and telling what I see on the chart. And I'm telling you what I do with my own money. Okay? If you want to join premium on Discord, well, you have to DM me. VIP registration is closed. We closed it in the weekend or before the weekend. Now we are focusing on trading. Capwa 1, we have less than 50% from the places. We booked 10 or 11 already. We accept only 20 people in total for Capwa 1. Capwa 2 will open soon enough. In the middle of the month, probably I will open the VIP with Stefan. The VIP registration, we don't know exactly when we'll start. We'll start in 2026 when we'll have the numbers. Probably, I don't know if January, maybe February. Similar for Capwa 1, when I'll have 20 people and I'll finish this program I already have, because we are already in a Capwa 1 program. They are doing the practical part. That means they are hunting setups and I'm reviewing their setups. And I think we'll finish next year in January, because I don't want to force them to hunt setups in the holidays, in the Christmas, in the New Year. No, it's not okay. We'll pause before the Christmas and we'll start again in January. And we'll finish the practical part properly, because we are here to do a proper job. We are here to treat market like a business, not to fuck around. I don't want to get rid of them. I want to teach them. I want them to become better. So we'll probably finish in January at some point. And after I finish with them, we'll start Capwa 1 from 2026, when we'll have 20 people. Slow and steady. The price is low. It's more than okay to join if you want to learn. Warning, you need consistency. I'm not selling magic PDFs. You need to work your ass off for 4 months. And even after 4 months, you still need to work your ass off all your life if you want to be a trader. Okay? You have to DM me, you have to answer to my questions, you have to be consistent to have a chance to join in Capo One. Someone said, well, you are selling programs on the internet. No, we are educating our community members. Some of them, a little bit of I don't know, selected few, we have the chance to get in Capo One. So no. I'm not trying to prove the concept works. I'm not trying to sell subscriptions for 1,000 members. No. We are educating our own community, slow and steady. Who doesn't like it, please don't join us. Please don't join us. Go away. Go and join our influencers, whatever you want. Yes. If you cannot prove me that you have at least 500 trades in your journal and you are consistently profitable, probably you should do Capo 1 and then Capo 2. Because Capo 1 is about process. It's learning the process, learning how to treat that the market like a business. What good will do for you more TA and more analysis if you don't know how to behave in the market? You will just have sharper tools to cut yourself. No? You don't know how to use them. So imagine you have two knives in your hands, and you don't know how to use it. They are dangerous, and you go on Capo 2, you sharpen them even faster. They are even they are cutting easier, and you play with them. So you have to learn how to use them first, and then to go on lower time frame and learn new setups. If you can show me 200, 500, 1,000 trades in a journal, in a log, and show me statistically, well, I'm profitable, look at me, I'm respecting the risk, I'm respecting that, I'm profitable, I'm trading on 4-hour chart, look at me, then okay, I will accept you in Capo 2. Simple as that. Okay, we blabbed away, I blabbed away for 1 hour. More than enough, people. Let's call it a live stream. See you tomorrow morning. Remember, Tuesday open for everyone. Daily crypto plan is for public anyway. Trading with Stefan is for public. New York session is open for all Discord members. You have time and where to ask all your questions. Okay, let's call it a session, a live stream. See you next time. Bye bye.